with Kyle Evans. Grow with Kyle Evans.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you here, G.R.O.W show, man. Kyle Evans, your daily checkup from the neck up. Boy, do we have a show today? I wanted to talk to you. I want to be real with you if I can for 20 minutes or so. This is your daily checkup from the neck up. So on this, a lot of times we're hyping it up. We're bringing energy. We're bringing clarity. We're bringing focus. We're bringing all the things needed to go out and tackle the world. And today isn't that day. Today, I want to be just authentic and transparent with you. Today, I'm writing this show this morning and thinking about my thoughts and the morning that I've had and the week that I've had. And the title of today's show is The Grumpy Show. It's the Grumpy Show. How do you lead yourself when your mood is not working in your favor? Let's tell the truth today, ladies and gentlemen. Some mornings you wake up and you are just not inspired. You're not energized. Things aren't clicking. The dominoes aren't falling. We're not in flow. Maybe you feel off. You feel heavy. Maybe if you're anything like myself, you can be short-tempered or even feelings of disconnection. That's today's show. It's the Grumpy Show. Because some days, guys, we need a message that's not hype, but that's just honest. Maybe a message that teaches you how to lead yourself when your mood is the obstacle. And I'm talking with you today, not at you, because this was my morning. Maybe we need to remind ourselves sometimes that greatness is not built on good moods. Greatness is actually just built on good decisions. Today it's raining and I took some L's personally and professionally this week. Coming off of Thanksgiving, central nervous system hasn't recovered from travel and work and workout, and the kids are acting up and I'm just feeling it, right? And so I'm going to course correct after I wallowed. Like, don't get it twisted. I wallowed and I let it affect me for a little bit. And then I'm like, man, let's do something about it. And I would love to tell you that I picked myself up by my bootstraps and said, I'm the champion of today. Let's fix it. I didn't. What actually happened was my son was telling me that because it was raining so hard and he was going to get wet going to the bus, that it was going to be the worst day ever. And I just immediately said to him, son, that might happen, yes. But that's just a couple minutes of your day. That attitude, that mood doesn't have to be your whole day. He said, okay. And after that, I felt so convicted because I wasn't listening to my own advice. I wasn't taking my own advice that I was giving to my son. And so I was like, okay, bet, understood, loud and clear, God, I'm on it. And so I started working to change my mood. Now, I would love to tell you it was a light switch. It wasn't. And then when I'm sitting down for the show, finally, I'm like, you know what would be funny? Just now that I'm in a better place, that would just top the morning off if I had some technology problems. And sure enough, that happened. And in that moment, I just had to laugh. I had to laugh. The opinion and the stance that you take on the things that are happening to you is going to dictate the quality of life that you lead. So let's talk about the truth about being grumpy. Yeah? Guys, being grumpy is not a character flaw. It's just a human moment. Sometimes it's the fatigue of responsibility. Maybe it's the residue of too much pressure. Maybe it's the weight that no one sees. It's getting to you. Maybe it's the cost of caring too much about your family, your business, your body, your future. Guys, feeling grumpy doesn't mean that you're losing. It means that you're alive. The problem is not the feeling. The problem is letting the feeling drive the whole day. We need to be very clear on this. Our mood might be loud. I get it. I get it. But our mission has to be louder. Your mood might be loud, but your mission has to be louder. So let's break this down, man. Clarity is power. Let's name it, claim it, and tame it. Why do we wake up grumpy sometimes? Why does that happen? I'm going to give you some reasons, and I'm not just going to give you reasons. I'm going to give you ways to rectify that. Here's why you may feel off sometimes. Number one, mental load. Mental load. Too many open loops going on in your head. Too many unfinished tasks. Too many unmade decisions. Clutter in the mind creates weight in your mood. Think about that. Clutter in your mind will create weight in your mood. So, how do we rectify reason one? Man, try doing a 2-minute brain dump. Try sitting down with a piece of paper and a pen or your notes on your phone and just brain dump. Write everything out that is swirling around in your head. Get it out. Give your mind, give your mood room to breathe. Put it on the paper. Reason number two that we might wake up in a mood: physical tension. Maybe we had poor sleep. Maybe we're having poor hydration. Maybe there's still stress stuck in our system. Maybe our CNS, our central nervous system, hasn't recovered from some sort of stressful event. Your body is trying to tell you something. Here's how we rectify that: drink water, number one. But let's move. Let's move our body for 3 minutes. I'm not saying let's go do a CrossFit workout. I'm saying let's go for a walk. Let's stretch. Let's have a shake it out. Motion interrupts the fog and starts to wake the brain. Reason number three: emotional spillover. Yes or yes. Maybe there's conflict from yesterday. Maybe there's conflict from this week. Maybe there's a disappointment that's lingering. Maybe there's unresolved conversations. We're dragging old emotions into a new day. Notice I said we. One of the reasons we can be grumpy, one of the reasons we can not wake up on the right side of the bed is because we're dragging old stuff into a new day. How do we write that? Guys, we got to call it out. We got to name the feeling. We got to label it. Not the story. This is the nuance. We're going to name the feeling, not the story, the feeling. I feel stressed. I feel irritated. I feel heavy. Naming it lowers the temperature and begins to give you more clarity on the situation. Reason number four: burnout. Sometimes we're caring too much and we're resting too little. Sometimes we're being available to everybody at every time and not available to ourselves, not pouring into our own cup. We're forgetting ourselves. How do we write that? Guys, it's okay sometimes to just simplify your day. It is okay sometimes to lower the bar, but keep the rhythm. Do the essentials, but cut the noise out. Give yourself a margin of error without sacrificing momentum. Number five on these grumpy reasons here is, guys, maybe you have a loss of direction. Maybe you are moving, but you're not anchored. You're busy, but you're unfocused. Maybe we're working hard, but we ain't working centered. We ain't working for a goal. We ain't working for the right thing. So, how do we write this? I need you to pick one win, one win, one call, one thing you can clean up around the house, one task, one piece of progress, a single target that steadies the day. There's an admiral who has a great talk in a great book. It says, make your bed. Maybe it's simply making your bed. We've got to start knocking things out and stacking wins that are moving us in the right direction. Reason number 6, the final one here, maybe you have a disconnection from yourself. Maybe your inner battery is drained. You probably need some grounding. Maybe you need silence. You need a moment, just a moment with yourself. How do we rectify this? Give yourself 2 minutes of quiet. Sit down, hands open, deep breaths, and ask yourself, what do I need right now? What do I need right now? Let your inner voice speak before the world does. The rules of the grumpy morning are simple. Don't let our mood decide our moves. Don't let our mood decide our moves. Your mood is temporary. Your moves build your life. On grumpy mornings, on tough mornings, on rainy mornings, maybe we don't cancel the workout. Maybe we shorten it. Maybe we don't skip lead generation. Maybe we just do a lighter version of it. Maybe we don't abandon our routine. We just do it in a lighter format. Maybe we lower our expectations, but we also raise our commitment. Identity is not built on perfect days. It's not. It's built on consistent days. I coached around this multiple times yesterday to different people, and I should have taken my own advice this morning. Guys, sometimes showing up and giving the 20% that you have is still giving 100% commitment because you're giving what you got. You're giving what you got. And that's okay too. We have to tackle our moods, our life, our version of ourself with grit and with grace. Giving ourselves the grit to follow through on the commitment and giving ourselves grace to understand that it may not be a grand slam today. But I showed up at the plate and I looked into the stands and I took a swing. If this is striking a chord with you, if this is resonating with you, I want to give you the playbook. This is the one that I was working to follow once the realization of the coaching to my son hit me like a ton of bricks. Number 1, move your body. Move your body. Number 2, drink some water before you start smashing 120 mils of caffeine. Hydration clears the wires. Number 3, clean one thing. Doesn't have to be big. Clean one thing. Make your bed. Number 4, choose one win. Choose one win. A single victory can build momentum. Number 5, if you can, go outside. Light resets chemistry faster than motivation. Number 6, an important one, protect your mouth. Protect your mouth. Do not snap. Do not vent. Lead the room, lead your conversations with your family, with others, with yourself, with calm, even when you are irritated. Finally, talk to yourself like a coach, not like a criticizer. Be gentle, steady, clear. We are moving. We are moving one step at a time. We are okay. This is a moment, not the whole day. This is a mood, and it will not dictate our moves. We have to stay on guard about this, guys, because the word grumpy sounds funny and all the things and cute and whatever, but it's dangerous. It could be a dangerous day when we surrender to it because we go on autopilot on bad days. You're just going through the motions. Autopilot on bad days leads to avoidance, comfort seeking, distraction. If you're anything like me, overeating, overspending, resentment. Your thoughts can spiral. You can self isolate. You can begin to build a background of bitterness. Guys, you are allowed to feel grumpy. You are allowed to feel emotion. You are allowed to feel feelings. You are not allowed to abandon the person you are becoming. You got to hold the line. You got to hold the line, even when your mood is uneven. I'm advising myself right now. You got to hold the line, even when your mood is uneven. I'm not, again, saying that every day has to be a grand slam. On the days when you don't have it all in you and you're grumpy or you're distracted or you're isolated or it's raining, whatever it is, you're in your feels. Give yourself some grace. Your goal is not to get to perfect. Your goal is not even to get to great. Your goal is not even to get to good. Your goal is to get to neutral. Your goal is to get to neutral. We sleep or we underestimate the power of neutral. Guys, neutral is steady. Neutral is grounded. Neutral is saying I'm not at my best, but I'm still moving forward. Neutrality, that's a superpower because it keeps us consistent when our emotions most definitely aren't. God bless. Consistency, not hype, builds our future. Our patterns, our choices build our future. A grumpy day can be redeemed. Following through on a grumpy day and being consistent and choosing to get to neutrality can be more powerful in the grand scheme than 5 normal days because it builds trust in yourself. It deepens resiliency. It strengthens identity and saying that, you know what, this is who I am. You can prove that you can be counted on even when your mood can't. That's leadership. That's growth. That's maturity. And it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I get it. I'm with you. But it's a good thing we were built to do hard things. It's a good thing that we are capable and powerful and able to do hard things. Guys, you're not going to always wake up inspired, and that's okay. But we can wake up honest. And honesty gives us power. On grumpy days, move a little slower, but breathe deeper. Simplify the plan. Still take the step. Still stay in consistency. Your mood will pass, but your choices will remain. Build a day your future self will be proud of, even if your present self ain't about that life. Guys, that's how champions are made in business and in life. A grumpy morning does not have to become a wasted day. Coach Kyle Evans coming to you from a grumpy morning that I choose not to become a wasted day. Thank you for being here and giving me a reason to show up today, this morning, and change my mood and change the trajectory of what's going to happen today. You made more of an impact on me this morning than you think. And for that, I'm super grateful. Go have a great day. Go make it a good one. And I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
Grow with Kyle Evans. Grow with Kyle Evans.